again, not too.
You know who Pico's Hank is?
I do.
Did you watch his video from last year? He posted his
Which
tornado.
dude?
His tornado.
So
He
many
posted one a
videos.
few. He posted one a few weeks ago.
Oh! I thought you meant it was
Tornadoes.
posted last
No,
year. I was
no, it
like,
was recapping the
that's
last season.
okay. No, I
Tornadoes of
haven't
twenty.
watched it yet.
Yeah,
But
tornadoes of 2022. It's another banger as usual.
I first of all, I know you're not a Texas boy, so I'll give you a pass on this one. But I believe the pronunciation is Pecos.
You're right. I gotta bring up my southern. You say like you gotta say it like you're
It's
saying pecan.
oh, there's a good question. Pecan or pecan?
I mean, it depends on where you're from. I know, like the Georgia people, technically where I'm from, say pecan, but
I I
I
will
think pecan's more of a northern thing.
pecan. It feels like something from
Is no,
Minnesota. I'll
if you
say
if you go for
this.
the southern accent, pecan just rolls off the tongue a little bit easier.
I'll say this. I think it depends, and I think it's situational. Like the actual nut is a pecan, but if it's pie related, it's
Oh,
pecan
see,
pie.
I feel very similarly about caramel.
Fair enough. I've
Caramel,
heard that as well.
caramel is a flavor. The actual candy, caramel.
Hmm. Yeah, I've heard someone say the pretty much the same thing.
That's the way I view
I
it.
don't know. I don't really care about the caramel one. The pecan and versus pecan is a more heated subject. But I don't know. We're all God's happy little creatures.
I
So
see. The problem is, I spent so much of my life. See, Jacksonville's a weird place because Jacksonville is both. What is the nicest way I can put this? It is both urban and country, and so I picked up parts of both. But then I also picked up parts of the north because I would spend every summer in Philly. So my accent. I wish I sounded more like just straight Southern, but I don't, unfortunately.
yeah, I think the weird blend is fair enough because I don't think I really have an accent.
Not
Um,
really. It comes out a little bit on certain words. I can hear it, but
oh, okay.
I
Well,
had someone tell me my freshman year at OU. Someone was from the north say, "You sound so Southern," and I was like, "I do,"
I don't get
because
I don't get
because I
that.
say y'all.
Everybody says y'all though.
Y'all, if you don't say y'all, you're not. I'm sorry, you're not a fun person. I stand by that.
That's
Y'all is such a that, and I realized it over the summer. My default greeting is just howdy. I say howdy to everybody.
that's good. That's good. You're
It's a
you're
good one.
working in your southern roots.
I am. I am. I
I've
love it.
incorporated more howdy.
I'm sure all my Canadian coworkers just think I'm some southern hick.
Well, so I didn't think I had an accent, but I'm from Texas Panhandle, and so I've been told when I tells like when I at least this is by my roommate Jacob. I've been told that when I start telling a story, my accent comes out, which doesn't make sense to me. But my dad's, you know, well, he was kind of from all around, but generally speaking, he has like a like a very I don't know what the word for it would be. It's not really an anything accent because he's from like Ohio and Kansas, and so it's a very nothing accent, and
It's America.
and my grandparents on my mom's side have a little like but then again they're from Arkansas and California, and so it's just this weird mix of states, a bunch of different states accents that kind of was handed down.
I
But
propose we all start talking like the announcers and newscasters of like the 50s and 60s. I don't know why they sounded like that, but
yeah, it's bizarre.
everyone sounded the same then. I don't get it.
Well, there is. I can actually lend some of my broadcast expertise here. Expertise in very loose quotations. Um, so there, you are supposed to adopt like a broadcaster's voice, where like you don't really have too much of any particular accent, um, and it's supposed to like increase relatability or something with the audience. I think that's silly.
Especially if you're in like an Oklahoma area, sound
If
country.
you're
Who
if you're in
cares?
the area, you might as well. Like
Yeah.
if but also there's novelty in it too. Like if you know, if a real Texas drawl went up to like New York or something, there would be novelty in that. It's like, oh hey,
Oh
it's the
yeah. It's the Texas guy.
yeah. I don't know. I think that's there's all sorts of weird stuff about the broadcast industry.